Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short.
It's still tucking up here.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Free nigga, listen. I gotta listen.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Give me that.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Under 10, 10.
To throw is Wilson. It's caught by Jackson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
But I think the ball's out. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They run on 1st down with Jackson. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 44 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up.
Get up, Angie. So you have for the time. Yes.
Right into the end zone for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken very short.
Damn.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other
Hey,
side.
what you doing?
And it's knocked away.
Now, pretty stupid ass.
Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
That nigga gonna back the
We
ball
talk all
down.
the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, Paulo.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And they will not be able
bet
to
that shit
hook up
down.
there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
Damn, okay.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And that was a nice strong
Shit,
run
I took
by
that
the guy
phone.
they called the field general.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come out here in the eye. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And the reinforcements come
online
as they're going to
status
stop
online.
him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This will be taken short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll start here with Jackson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him. Stopping for no
You gonna throw
gain.
that bitch up, boy.
He's already put him on the ground once in this first half. There no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now, before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Wilson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprise that.
He was running on a load. It's just when you got a hamstring injury, you gotta rest that shit.
But think about how many different injuries you just said. You said you got a shoulder injury. ACL.
How many injuries I said?
A hamstring, knee,
Toes.
Don't try to switch it all the same thing. Your ACL is in your knee. You're talking to somebody that do these surgeries. So that's the same thing. We take hamstring allografts out of your body just to fix your ACL. So you're gonna always have an issue with your hamstring after ACL surgery. That happens.
That's a lot of shit going on.
Ready up.
That happens with every. That's you. If you read up on that, it happens after every ACL surgery. If you take their hamstring,
Hey, ready up.
have an issue with your
Yeah,
hamstring.
they taking something from you. What's it called? And then
They
put
take
it
it.
like with the knee.
You're gonna have an issue, bro. That's why he got issues with his hamstring right now. That shoulder problem.
Hey, ready up.
In the off season.
Yeah.
Just like with the white dude that's quarterbacking for the Bears. He played with a brace on his arm, and I can tell when niggas injured because I do this shit and I know what they use for precautionary reasons.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
They got Trey Palomar back there. No, to run his ass straight the fuck over.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick
So
hit
it's like my
inside,
lawn
but that
tail
one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was Ronnie Lott on the safety blitz as he gets the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. A beautiful spin and room to run. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Jackson, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. He's going to fire one deep over. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That's what?
A big play. 88 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Seven score after 1.
My power is on 90 speed. Yeah.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike 55.
Watson rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good
Oh, my
receiver.
God. Green, what you on, baby?
Nice job defensively. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's
3rd and fucking 20.
Patriots. A great play there. An even 90 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Yo.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. About a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
That bitch stupid. My dog play a Madden with, not Madden, but Blackout with.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next
I ain't say you was a fuck, nigga.
One-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10.
Hey, tell the ball, just tap it. No mind, please. up, man. What you doing?
That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he
10,
does
he got
best.
20.
Oh boy, he got a favorable
Damn,
spot
nigga.
there. The guys on the
Look at
sidelines
him.
are raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1 yard line.
Friend, really? Oh shit. Ankles.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, you don't.
Here's Michael Vick.
Really, bro? You really gonna throw the double coverage, bro?
Williams, but it's
Hey, man, he be
intercepted.
fucking up.
Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
They can throw it right in double coverage.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
You ain't catch that.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball. And now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on
I'll
that
wait for the
last
tackle.
play, and that means they'll need
Kill
to
that
come up
far,
with
nigga.
something here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Here's Ray Guy now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You rich fuck by dumb shit.
Vick operating on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Well, I heard a quick
And
pick.
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up.
That nigga said, that nigga ain't duck when I bust.
One play has him up past
Shit.
the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch twitch. Watch the safety creep.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick. They set up the screen to Bo.
Man, damn, they gonna block somebody?
For a second, there, I
Jesus.
thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Use
Still,
a fuck,
ended up
nigga.
with a solid game.
That'd be helpful. I ain't funny for you still on Brandon
The
there.
last play
So
on
you
the
know game
completion
over.
got 'em half
Go to
of what
church.
They needed.
That
Now
shit
here's a
was-
tough 3rd and 5.
Check. Check your hot read.
Don't make me run, nigga.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson.
Jesus.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Like, what that you a flaw or something?
And that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Bro, just run for the 1st down with your quarterback, Michael Vick, bro. Let her run deep or something, you just
They'll
haul
move to
ass.
get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They will indeed go for it. Vick.
Hit that middle. It's.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
I told that man run with the quarterback, bro. You got the whole
Decision to
1st
go
down, you
for
ran
it,
with the
and that
quarterback,
bold
nigga.
decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that
That'd be a
post-game
perfect
pressure.
completion all day.
He's going to be at.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Oh, shit.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
That nigga pushed me the fuck down.
There.
Damn.
As the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Damn, Dante. Booted Dante out of it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll
Man,
keep it
what
on the
the-
ground. And
They
with
got
just 4
some damn-
seconds left in this
Fuck.
first half, a timeout call.
But they got butter feet.
And they line up now for what will likely be the
That
last
bitch
play
keep
of the
tripping
first
and
half.
both jazz. God damn, nigga.
He can run for it, and he will. And he goes
we're probably
out
gonna win
right
this one.
around the 39. So 2 quarters
We'll win this
down,
one.
2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
But I think I'm like 2 and 3 or something like that.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
We need pick 6 right here, bro. We can win it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys,
killing the
but
time.
be prepared for some change-ups.
Lame
We're going to
up.
see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 12, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop. And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, Gino.
Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Need that card, dog.
To me, the defense
I need
was a little
50,000
gassed
to
at
get
the
his
end of
little
the
card.
first half, but
Man,
they come
91
out of the
card.
locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good.
Nigga,
Now
stop
let's see if they
spinning.
can build on the momentum of that play. And that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half,
I'm glad I'll tip them box, man. I know they'll make it for me.
Get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Well, now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner.
This nigga, all he can't throw it. All he doing is running this damn football.
Interception return for a touchdown. And be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Colts pick it up.
He got up and tackle
And
me.
he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Spitting out film right into a brick wall.
Nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Vic will look to throw on first down. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. Watson now to throw. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
My game's there.
I've not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, this is clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. You got to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's
Man,
going to take.
come on. That man, that goddamn fan gets behind me. Look at him. God damn.
There that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Oh.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Triangle! Come on. He ain't let me jump for it.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawks, Richard Sherman. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On first down, Dickerson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Did I see it?
A big play there. 70 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Vick now. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And now look at this. Big gain, the fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking about. Want to. I know he No, he was yelling, boy.
John Cena jokes are forever funny.
Yeah, bring.
Mini stallion. And she's bigger than Meg. So she should be the bigger stallion. Not the mini one. Meg ain't that big, but she bigger than she taller than you.
Oh
She about
shit.
5'11".
Yeah, Henry got armbar. He ain't outside guru.
Who? Oh.
And he got freight train. And he got bulldozer. Nick Chubb got bulldozer. Oh my god.
Man, just ready up.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Damn. To the apartments.
Now a carry for Okoye.
Get out of there, Okoye, right, and run the ball.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing, Vick. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
He on defense.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, bro, run in the middle, bro. See that? They got a lot of DBs out there.
They'll run down with Bo Jackson.
Man, where he come from?
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Oh, shit. Ain't it?
Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Ain't it? You got a new season starting now, because when you crack the game, you lose 2. You get 2 losses for that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson.
He's
going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Darnell Dockett, the big tackle, in on the stop.
At the 49ers 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
From the gun, Vick. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vick. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken very short. And he's is up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Damn.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. Blue there, Harlem, 64, weak.
On 1st and 10, Young completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. George Kittle, the all-pro, 85 catches, over 1,000 yards this year. Maybe the most memorable play, that face mask tugging catch in the final minute of the win at New Orleans, Charles.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it was a 4th and short. He catches the ball and continues downfield with what felt like 8 or 9 guys on top of him. But as you noted, the most important part was the face mask that was grabbed, and he just kept going. That is George Kittle. He's almost been a forgotten man in the postseason because 49ers have emphasized the run game. Just 4 catches, 35 yards in 2 games. But how about the blocking? Absolutely dominating both at the point of attack and in space. Not a surprise because he is the son of a former Big Ten offensive lineman.
Young on 3rd down.
Oh, but
and the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey,
I ain't know
we're
you
going to
grab
milk the
that
clock
like that.
here. We just got good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. First down, Vick.
He read it. Throw it away.
Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon. The official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. They'll run it with Jackson.
He grabbed it to the damn block.
The stop was Aaron Donald.
Why he grabbed it to the block?
My partner, especially in the second half, when you've got to run
he got that ability on him.
at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these short gains turn into bigger runs later.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Vick. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He was looking for Gronk that time.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run on first down. Jackson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And that's complete to Cooks. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Don't say shit.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he probably should have given that one off.
I thought he was going to shit through the middle.
Behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
Jackson, not
nah, to pass that.
Down 3 yards in the wrong direction.
He hit me anyway because you really picked the block up.
Timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You see, that's it. Oh, he blocked the kid.
To the football, it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something
damn.
there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it. But it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
I know they should be slowing niggas down like that.
Offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey. Haywood.
Young. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
You get no time up.
He'll get it out to midfield. Let's see. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Steve Young. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Young now from the 50. Out to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
I ain't waiting on the left side making plays.
55, come on, guys, 55. Go. Shoot.
Final play of the half. Young buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And this time do that shit on what I can tell you. We run the pocket, hit that fuck nigga.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
Get violent. Okay.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. Young on 3rd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 4th down, they snap it to Young. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception.
What are you going to do out there? In the quarterback spot, man, they run nowhere.
Some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know, but of the more modern-day players that are finalists, who do you think's going to get in?
That is really, really difficult. I'm glad you asked because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. Tony Baselli, the left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to longevity. But when he played, he was as good as it got. I mean, the best in the game. I think it's his time. I think he's going to find his way in, even though there's a backlog of offensive linemen like Steve Hutchinson's available. Alan Fanika's available. If you have to pick a safety out of this crew of Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu.
Steve Atwater.
That one, although I think Polamalu is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he gets in. I think Edgerrin James, the running back, it's his time. He should have been in a while ago as far as I'm concerned. It's time for him to go ahead and get his due and get in. If you're a receiver, good luck. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne, who do you pick out of that crew? So I think a few guys who are deserving will get overlooked again, like a Sam Mills, a linebacker, or a Zach Thomas. But all in all, it's going to be a very strong class.
And we will find out who the 5 are that will go into Canton with the other 15 the night before the Super Bowl on Saturday.
Wait, do that.
Throw there, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told,
I don't know why I keep doing that. Come and press the button to catch the ball, so used to that shit.
With your IQ, you can pull that off.
So statistically,
I keep pressing the button to catch the ball, and I gotta start doing that shit.
I'm getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line. But you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Like I'm being present, he'll die when that catch it. Oh, shit.
It over the middle. And it's a fumble.
Oh, you seen it go?
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Young now. On the move to his left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Now here's Young, forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over
Two more
and
kicking
over.
up 4-5. He knew that shit real.
The catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw
my
there.
God.
Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Them had everything in. That nigga ass fell for anything else fell.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Third and short yardage, Vick. He is going to find
Nick, why the fuck you fail?
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. On first down, it's Jackson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. We're back now in KC. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Play action now. Vick. He'll buy some time right. And out. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Clinton Dunbar with a pick, and he will score. Touchdown.
Yeah, it did screenplay. I read it.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
Yeah, he did a
And they've done it
screenplay.
not just by out-athleting
All I
them,
had to say use
but
the
just
pip, say use
following
alert.
pace,
Down
but by
people in
being
the
able
jump.
to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time.
Yeah.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another
We got
shot
block
on
shit
offense
now.
following that
Gonna be a
pick
99.
six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3.
Oh,
Take
shit.
this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To throw, Young being chased out left. Looking long, and my goodness, another interception.
Like I said, my goodness, another.
Deion Sanders, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, they quit. Damn, they quit at the same
Ready
time.
to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time
Into
in the
this shit for the
4th quarter,
birds.
but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Good yardage there for the Colts.
They trying to strip.
18 and a first down. The problem.
The Let's see. Let me hear it out. Dante mad right now, man. Yeah, I don't see name online. Yeah. That's why I can't think about it. Ain't me neither. Fuck. You nigga tough out here. Yeah, this shit key.